Hello everybody, nice to meet you, to all the new ones out there. And before anything else, I would like to say good day, good afternoon, or good evening to all of you. I'm hoping that each and every one of you are doing great. And today's video is just like what you see is what you get, because I don't have video editor, my laptop's still broken, so I will be just uploading what I say here. So today I will be focusing on the topic why you should marry a Filipina and what makes you a luckiest man if you found the perfect Filipino wife. So let's start. Most of it is I will be focusing on the story behind before me and my husband met. So first of all, we Filipinas, what makes us very attractive to a foreigner is because not just because of our color. Well, I'm a little bit white here because of the lights, but we have natural brown color, and besides that we have flat nose, mostly, yes, flat nose. And before we combine with foreigners, so like me, I'm a pure Filipina, so I have brown skin and flat nose, and I used to have a dark hair as well. So not just that, because of our attitude that we have, that most of the women in the whole world doesn't have the same attitude, but we Filipinas are having a special character. Like if you're a man who's lonely, a man who never experienced to have somebody who loves you, somebody who cares for you, somebody who values you, somebody who's always there for you, who's always ready to protect you, to be with you, or to fight with you, then having a perfect Filipina is the best one that you can ever have. And mostly our attitude, we are very loving, we are very caring, we are very patient. When it comes to saying patient, is that, for example, if the other person is angry, we first think about why is he angry. We don't just whack 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 whack. So a right Filipina will always be first understand why is he angry. So we wait for a little bit, and when you're calmed down, then that's the moment we have to talk why. And we're very caring, we care our family, we value our family, we're very hospitable, because especially when we have a visitor. I remember when I was a child, my mother has told, we have a visitor today, and we have to go upstairs. You have to go upstairs and hide, you know, just because mother wants to have a special time with the visitor. Visitor is just like a king and queen for us. I remember my mother, when one of our visitors stay in the house and sleep, first of all, when they eat, mother always said, yeah, come eat, or like this, eat. Even the visitors say, no, I'm still hungry. No, you have to eat, it's very good. And mother always said, we still have a lot, and even though in the kitchen there's nothing, we still have a lot. So that's how hospitable we are. And when it comes to night time, sleeping time, our visitor always get a special blanket. Everything is new and fresh. This is special made for our visitors. So we really takes care of a person, even we just know, even we just met. We value them, we respect them. That's how we are. And we're very friendly, we're very kind, we're very humble. When it comes to family, we take care of our family. So if you're a foreigner who don't know exactly the Filipina attitude, then I will give you some idea. Family is very important to us. If we marry you, a foreigner, like me, before I married my husband, my attitude is loving and caring with my family. My whole time is caring and loving and supporting my family. So before I met my husband is a foreigner, so he doesn't have a lot of ideas about Filipinas. Then I will be focusing on his side. Then you will be having an idea as well. If you're planning to marry a Filipina, if you're a man who doesn't know exactly yet the attitude of Filipina, and you have this mind, I wanted to meet a Filipina, I want to marry a Filipina, then you're in good decision. I hope you will find a perfect one, because in this time it's not easy to find a perfect one, because we are influenced by different kinds of attitude from different cultures. So one, like my husband, he was also told by one of his friends, is a Filipina also, is your Filipino wife asking you so much money before you get married? It's kind of a question like that, because this man was he doesn't have any ideas yet about a good Filipina. So my husband strictly answered to him that no, he doesn't ask. Then if you're a man who wanted to marry a Filipina, then I will tell you that if you find a perfect Filipina, a good wife, then you're the luckiest man in this world, because she will take care of you, even preparing your clothes, preparing your food. Like my husband, he doesn't have to prepare his clothes. I prepare them when he want to go somewhere, we go to work, I prepare his clothes. So it's just there, it's just waiting for him. I will help him to fix his shoes, put his shoes on. I will prepare the food. I will cook the food that he loves. I don't cook my food that if I cook a food, I make sure that the food my husband likes it. And we love to do massage as well. I used to keep massaging my husband before when he always get pain, body pain, something like that. I used to help him, takes care of him, makes him feel that he's not alone, and always be patient with him. When he's angry, I know that there's something going on. There's a reason why he's hungry. He's angry. So I'll make sure that I don't shout as well. I will wait till he's calmed down, then I will talk to him. Then I make food. When he's hungry, I make sure that I do something that, because sometimes my husband tried to wait a little bit and do something else, and that makes him so hungry. So I make sure that I have something to prepare that makes him eat, something like that. So it takes care of him, you know, whoever the person that my husband loves, like he has a family, I also treat his family as my own family. So that's how we do it. So when you meet a Filipina and or you hear somebody talking about Filipina asking money to help family, well, I'm asking you, I'm telling you, I'm also a Filipina, and my husband is a foreigner. So when you love us as a Filipina, like my husband, he loves me, he loves my whole family, he treasures them, he respects them. It doesn't mean he have to help my family. If my husband wants to help me, that's the way he want, or he want it with from his heart. I did not ask money from my husband. I did not ask him to help me. He helped me from his own way. He just loved to help. So I did not say you have to help me. I have so much problem in life, you have to help me. I did not say that. That's not my attitude. If I want something, I work hard, because Filipinas are very hard working. If we want something, we find ways to make it happen. We work hard. We don't depend somebody else to make our life easier. So if we want something, we work and we get what we want. So my husband, if he wants to help me, then I always told him, make sure that you have something for yourself, because if I want something, I can do it for my own. But my husband refused. He wants to help me. That also makes him very, because when you help your Filipina, it makes you feel like you're there to her, especially when she had a problem. Then you help her with your financial support. Your financial support can do a lot of things. She can buy medicine, she can buy food, she can buy what she wants, she can help also her family who's in need. But that's how we are. We help each other, and we value our family, and we know how it's not easy to earn money. You have to work hard to get your money, and you want to make sure that what your money is using is for good, is your money is doing right. So that's why sometimes you have to know what she uses for that money. Or if you want to help your if you want to help your Filipina or your Filipino, then you have to help from the bottom of your heart. You don't have to say, I'm going to help you, but you have to do something for me. If you want to help and wanting something in return, you better keep your money for yourself. Then, because we Filipinas are hardworking, so if you find a right Filipina, you're the luckiest man in this world. Why? Maybe you don't experience before in your life that somebody takes care of you, somebody value you. We don't care how you become. You become fat, you become very thin, you become angry sometimes, but we understand why you're angry. There's something going on. We never get angry without reason. If you get angry without reason, there's something you have to think about. But marrying a perfect Filipina is having, my tips for you to get a perfect Filipina wife is to to first get to know her. If you don't have any ideas where to find a Filipina, then mostly in the dating site. Me and my husband met through dating site. Nowadays there's a lot of dating site, but if you join a free dating site, so you can find a lot of Filipinas out there, different kinds of women from all over the world. And I also have a free dating site in my description box in this video. Feel free to click that and sign up. It's for free. It's up to you if you want to upgrade. It's not a free when you want to communicate with your Filipina. It's not free anymore, but when you sign up, it's free. But if you think you find a right Filipina out there and you want to talk to her, then you have to upgrade. Why you have to pay? Because you're paying for the service of the people working on that site. Their work is to protect you, to guide you from finding the right Filipina, to protect you from any liars. Because only a serious Filipina who join out there, only a serious one, not for playing games, not for making fools. It's for finding a Filipina who join there as a Filipina who wants to find a man who loves her and no one else, a man who will marry her and also value her, a man who needs a Filipina, a right Filipina. So when you find ways, or when you feel that you wanna find a perfect Filipina, then you should try to sign up there and see for yourself if you want to upgrade your account. And if you think you want to upgrade your account because of this site, because of me, you clicking that link below, then you are feel free to ask me any kind of tips, ideas on finding the perfect Filipina. I can always guide you because I was there before me and my husband get married. My husband is a foreigner, and then a lot of foreigners saying, oh, how can I make sure that the Filipina is a good one? You have to first learn to know her. You have to know her. Talk to her, and if you think that she's okay, and if you think that I think she's a good Filipina, then you have to do something that makes her prove that she's really a good one. Because a good Filipina will never ask money from you. She will never say, give me money, send me your money, help me, I have so much problems. If you find that kind of attitude, then you have to first think about, because I know you work so hard for your money and you want that your money be used in the right way. Then you have to think about, because Filipinas never ask money. It's up to you if you want to help. If you want to help, then make sure you help it from the bottom of your heart. Then there's nothing to regret. Then all I can say is just find a way. And if you find she's good, and keep communicating with her. You have to be yourself. Just tell her what you want, what you don't want, what makes you happy, what makes you not happy, and what you want to find as a Filipina, what you want in a Filipina. If you say, I want to find a Filipina who's serious with me, who loves me and no one else, well, that's the attitude, mostly the attitude of Filipina. Because me, myself, that's my motto before I met my husband. When I join a dating site, I always say to myself, I want to find a man who loves me and no one else. A man who wants to have a family, a hard-working man. I don't care if he's not rich. I don't care if he's not rich. He don't have a lot of money. What I need is a man who's serious, hardworking, a man with one word, a man who can love a woman and no one else. That's what I'm looking for, and that's mostly a Filipina wanted for. Because even you as a man, you don't like a Filipina who's with you, and when you're not at home, she's with somebody else, or talking with somebody else, or dating with other men, or a woman who's not contented with one man. You also don't like that. So same with Filipina. We also want a man who's like that, a one-woman man, a man who is hardworking. We don't care if your money is not full, your pocket is not full of money. We don't care. We care is a man is hardworking, and a man who's responsible, who's loving and caring. We need a man also who's loving and caring, because a relationship without love and caring is useless. So if you're a man who's looking for that, then make sure that you first get to know that woman first. And if you feel comfortable with her, then it's up to you what you think about. If you think you want to support her, then it also helps her to make you feel that's more closer to her, because you're helping her in many ways. when a Filipina do something and it's from your money, then she remember, oh, this is the money from my boyfriend, or this is the money from my future husband to be. Then it makes her feel not alone anymore, and it makes her feel secure, makes her feel that she already have someone who loves her, and then she will take care of your money. Because a woman who wants to have a serious relationship will also take care of you, and will also focusing on you. A woman who will love you, will take care of you, and a serious Filipino will also trust you, so you can do whatever you want. Like me, before I met my husband, or before we're still talking through long distance relationship, LDR, I trust my husband. So during that time, we're still boyfriend and girlfriend, so I trust him. I let him do whatever he wants. I set him free. If a man, because for me, if a man loves me, he can go everywhere. He can talk to everybody. I know in my heart he only needs me, and he only wants me. He don't need somebody else. So that's what I feel for my husband. So a woman, a Filipino woman, also wants to find a man like that. So if you're a man who wants to find a perfect Filipina, then you will feel it for yourself. A woman loves you, will set you free, will let you do what you want. Then it's like that. It's a relationship have to be give and take. She will understand you, she will set you free, she will let you do what you want, what makes you happy. Then see for yourself. You have to do the same, then the relationship will go stronger. You have to have a constant communication. You have to know what you're doing today and what's your plan, and you have to always have time to each other. Communication, constant communication is very important in long distance relationship, because without that, your relationship is useless. You have to learn to trust one another. You have to stay sweet, understanding. You have to help one another. If you will need some help with your ideas, your plan, you have to have time to ask him. You have to say, honey, what's your idea about this? I have a plan, like something like that. Don't feel like you're alone. When you have a girlfriend, Filipina girlfriend, then make sure that you feel that you're no more alone, because Filipinas are always there to be with you, to take care of you, to help you, to guide you, to give you some tips, ideas, or she can also share her problems to you, because what's the use of having a boyfriend? Boyfriend is for her to guide her, to give her some ideas, to support her, to lift her up if she feels down. So something Filipina also do the same thing to a foreigner. If she thinks that she had a perfect foreigner, then she will also take care of him. Like me, I feel that my husband is a perfect one, because he's the one who have everything I need. So my husband is not rich, and I'm proud of that, because I don't look for a rich man. If I find a rich man and he's very kind and something, then it's good. But I'm focusing on the attitude and what he wants for himself, what he wants in the future. I'm looking to that kind of man, and my husband has everything. So I give all my time and effort to my husband as well. I make sure that he feels secured with me, and I can go everywhere, and he can also trust me. I support him whenever he needs, and give him some ideas and tips. Makes him always happy, even though through long distance relationship, we always make having fun in the video. I also have my family is with me in the video, and sometimes he also bring his friends in the video to see me, something like that. You have to make your long distance relationship alive, and make it a funny one, so that it will not get boring. So you have to be happy. You don't have to make a video and crying. You can also do that, because it's sharing, caring, something like that. But during my time, my husband and I, in our long distance relationship, we always make sure that we're having fun. So me and my family is there, he watching me, and my family also talk to him, and he's alone in the house, so he was doing what he can do, what he wants to do, and we watch him, and we told him we have to eat, because you keep watching in the video and never eat. So he have to eat also. He have to show us what he's doing. So something like that. You have to find ways to make your long distance relationship alive. Don't feel like you're far away from each other, because communication makes two of you not far away. So you have to talk to each other. Find ways. If you don't have a lot of time to make a video every day, it doesn't have to have videos every day. Video call doesn't mean nothing like I had to have a video call every day. If you don't have time, then you don't have to. You just have to send a message to her cell phone, or you can always make video when two of you are free. You also have to work. The woman also have to work. Time in Philippines, time in the other countries are not the same. Like an evening here in Europe, daytime in Philippines. So me and my husband understand each other, and we understand about the time difference. So we only have video call during the time that we're both free, like Saturday, Sunday. I'm in the house, so he's in the house, so something like that. But if you are outside working, so you can just send a text, or like for example, I was working in the night and daytime here. My husband also, when it's my free time, so he called me, or he messaged me through email, or he texted me. So there's a lot of ways to share your thoughts, your feelings to your Filipino wife, or Filipino wife to be, or a foreigner husband to be, something like that. There's always a way. You have to make sure you use different ways to connect each other, because that's very important. You have to trust one another. You have to stay sweet, understanding, and caring. You need that. You have to show your love and care to each other, because that's very important. Long distance relationship without loving and caring to each other, without respect, I don't care, it lasts. It doesn't last when there's no respect with one another. You have to learn to value your Filipina. You have to learn to value your foreigner. For Filipinas, they value foreigners as well. So if you're a foreigner who's into finding the right Filipina, make sure that she has all the characters that you need. Then when you feel comfortable with her, then it's up to you if you want to improve your things on what you're doing to her. For example, you see that she's in difficult situation, then if you think you have extra money, then it's up to you. If you want to help her, then it's a big help to her in her side. It's just like you doing it self in her situation. It's just like you were there. When you help her with your financial support, she can do a lot of things to it because of you. So that's also showing how you love with her. But make sure that you're comfortable with her, and you think she's a very special one, and you think that she's a good one. Then that's the moment you can start sharing your financial support if you have extra. But it doesn't mean that it's your obligation to support her. It's not your obligation. It's all up to you. So make sure that you help with all your heart. Then there's nothing to ask her back. Like for example, you help her. I will help you money now. You're in a difficult situation. I will send you money. I will help you. Make sure that you will pay it back. If you're kind of attitude like that, then you should better not help. You keep the money for yourself. So good luck to all of you. If you still need some tips, ideas, if you want to ask something, a topic of what I have to say in the next video, feel free to comment down below. Shout out to our sisters there. We have we call it kapatid, like sisters, or kapatid in Tagalog. So if you want to learn Tagalog, I can also guide you a little bit, because like my husband, he was also into, he doesn't learn Tagalog, he doesn't talk Tagalog. My husband is not an Englishman, he's a Dutchman. So he's a Belgian man, so he speaks Belgian or Dutch. And he learned Tagalog from me, and I also make sure I make a little bit dictionary for him. So I teach him Tagalog a little bit that he can speak. So shout out to Randy Bronson and Randy channel. So this is one of our Filipina sisters, and Randy is a foreigner. So good luck to both of you. God bless you too, and stay in love with each other. Always be there to each other, and good luck, and just keep praying. Only God can make everything possible. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care and stay safe. God bless.